So what is up, guys? It's your boy EGV showing you guys on Forza Horizon 4 how to make a livery. Let's get started. Now you can choose whatever you want to make. It's a vinyl. It's not difficult. But I'm going to show you guys how to make custom, your own, like decals and all that. But let's make one that's more fun than anything else. And this here, you can choose the color of what you want it to be. I always go white. You can change you can move it. You can put a different size. You can spin it. Skew, I don't know how. Okay, so you can make it slant from side to side. Skew. Transparency makes it more like a ghost kind of thing. But for now, we're just gonna move it over and down, because I've got a cool idea. And I'm basically just making my own custom, and I've got a few that I can show, that I'll show you. But right now I'm just showing you how easy it is to make one right now. So like so far I have 2 layers, and it can have up to 3,000 layers worth of numbers, letters, whatever you choose. Now I am making a custom sticker for a specific car that I have had in other games, but the one car that's always been the cool one is my 69 GTO that I called Goblin. Right now that is the vinyl I'm making for it, because I plan on putting it on the car. And as you can see, I'm not changing the sizes, I'm just moving them. Because when you put them on the car, they'll be moved, or you can change the size or the color of it. It depends. It all depends on how you feel, what you want it to be. And that is basically the end of making this one. You can save it to your catalog. And now these, well, this one and this one I did not make. So let's delete that one and that one. But these are these 3 are the ones that I've made so far. I will save that, new file. I'll say manufacturer. Share. Now you can't share your designs. Now, let's go back into my vinyl groups. These are, you just saw me build the Goblin one. This one right here is one that I made because, you know, I wanted to make a cool car and added like a cooler detail to it. So I made my own Smile More logo. Now this one on the bottom is my buddy's YouTube channel. Go check him out. He only has 1 video, but you know, maybe he can actually like start fixing up or like building upon it like I am. And then here is mine, my EGV logo. Yes, I know it's a little different. It's probably not what you would expect, but it's, you know, it's something that I made, and it looks cool to me, so, you know. And this is how you can actually change the designs on the cars. Now, I'm going to select the car it's going to go on. And, like, these are all my other cars that I have. There's my Huracan, my Lamborghini Huracan that I put my logo on. This one I custom made for my dad, because he likes like the old lead sled kind of style cars. This is the one that I put mine, my buddy's logo, and that Smile More logo. This is my full on GTR, like EGV GTR. But today we are putting the logo on this car, which is my GTO Judge. Now, I did put the GTO Judge stickers on it, but I want to put my own on it somewhere. Not exactly sure, but maybe I'll put it on the rear bumper right above the GTO. That is what I'll do. Now, as you can see, like, yeah, you can size it, which I'm going to. Now I'm move it where it's a slight bit up so I can actually see it. Now, I kind of should have chose fancier lettering, but I was like, what's the point of making it look fancier when yet it's just gonna go on a car that, you know, that, yeah, looks cool and that sounds awesome, but, you know, it's a muscle car. It's supposed to be somewhat kind of plain Jane looking car. However, there is other designs I could put on here, but I'm choosing not to, due to the fact that I don't really want to make it like a full-on custom like delivery and design on the car. But I will show you other cars that I've put either my logo on, my buddy, well, I don't have any that have my buddy's logo on there, but like I said again, I'll put his YouTube channel in the description below. Check out his one video. It's kind of annoying, but yet funny at the same time. So if you want to go check him out, you know, like, comment, subscribe on his channel. Do that with mine as well. Now, this one is my Audi V10. This one I actually custom did myself. And all the cars I'm showing you as well, they're all upgraded as well. However, some of them might be fully upgraded and customized. Some of them I really don't care for, like this Cadillac ATS-V. It's a cool car, it drives nice, but it's just not my style of car. However, if you go to the Lamborghini Huracan, you can see that it's got the wide body kit on it. It's got my logo all over it. That is the car I would like to have, like as a dream car, or as a car as a car in my garage just in general. Now this one I did 3 different logos on, and it's kind of cool, and it's also kind of different. So if you want to actually look at what I did to it, as you can see the Smile More logo on the side. You can see my emblem, or my logo, up on the gas tank filler. And then you can see my buddy's Silent Shadow is on the back. But I was trying to make the Smile more prominent, so that's why I left that white. But I also wanted to make it where, like, you know, it's not just my car. I'm planning on making a lot more of, like, other YouTuber kind of stickers. and just kind of like put him on this car, because I'm consider this in the YouTuber car. As you can see, it's got mine, Shadow's, and the Smile More logo on there. There'll be definitely tons more. I'll just have to figure out where to add them, how to add them, and I might actually add some non-YouTuber ones. I might add like a couple of monster symbols on here somewhere, you know, make it kind of like a sponsored car, basically. And like, as you can see, like you can see the different ones. I don't have any on the hood or anything like that, but I do have my logo and the Smile More logo on the back. I couldn't find a good space to put my buddy's logo, but in fact that he's actually on the car, so you know. And it's really cool to see that, you know, Forza can actually give you that modificate or that that customization to actually do that sort of stuff. Now, the car I'm most proud of, which I'm just gonna jump straight to it because it's in the same category, and this is one thing that Forza will let you do, is you can press the a certain button on your controller. It's different for most people because, you know, there's the customizations and all that. This car is the one that I like the most. It's very subtle, very clean, but it is the car that I've made where it looks very, very plain Jane looking, and like not everybody can do certain, like everybody can do what they want to do all the time, anywhere they want, you know. However, as you can see, there is that EGV logo there, and one on the front as well. Now those are the only ones on this car, because I wanted to make it subtle. I wanted to keep it nice, clean. I didn't want to ruin any of the body lines, but I just wanted to make it where, like, you know, if you want to, you can see my logo. And with the front bumper view, you can actually look all the way around the car, which is kind of cool. And I kind of plan on putting another one somewhere hidden on the car, possibly somewhere where not a lot of people are going to notice it. But like you can barely notice it on the tailgate and on the front. If you look close enough, you can see it. But the cool thing about like the customizations and all that Forza gives you, you can put them basically anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but well, that's different. I didn't know you can put them on the wing. Okay, well, you know, well, since you can put them on the wing, you can do that as well. I usually just put them on the side of the car, the front and the rear, and maybe one on the hood. But, you know, it all depends on what your preference is, and if you even want to do it. Sometimes some people just don't even do it. But there's also one car that was my first car ever putting that logo on it, which is the Lamborghini Huracan. This one. Now, with getting in the car, I'm actually going to drive this car around. So let's get driving. Oh, love that sound. And yes, I am actually using manual mode. Now, as you can see double zeros on the top of the car. That's just due to because, you know, I thought it would look cool, and it would also give it somewhat of seen feel. Because, you know, this game's not just about building cars and all that. Speaking of Silent Shadow, that's his logo, or that's how you spell it. However, if you don't want, however, that is not him. He does not own that vehicle. I am currently not able to get online. and play Forza. But that is fine because you can still like go around, drive cars, mess around with the driver tours, you know, still do races and all that. But the game, like I was trying to say, the game's not just about racing the cars around, building them up. It's more about like the customizations that you guys can do and like all the fun you can have. But also, if you ever want to, you can race and like, you know, play around, get achievements, get skill points, earn and buy new cars and all that. It's a fun game to play. It's something interesting. So let's get to a point where we can show this car off. Now actually you can see that it's a white car with black EGV logos. It has a wide body kit. It's fully upgraded. And you can listen to the sound. I can't remember exactly if I put an engine upgrade or if I left the engine stock, but I know I did a lot of custom upgrades to it, which it looks really good. I wouldn't mind changing a couple of things. Maybe I might change it to like a black car with the white decals on it, or like kind of like figure out a way to take the body kit and make that a different color, even though you really can't, but you could do that in the livery section where you can make your own like logos or something like that. You could do stuff like that. But you know, not everybody like has the ability to afford an Xbox, or even be able to afford the game. Like, they might be able to get an Xbox, but you never know if they can afford to get the game after getting the Xbox. And yes, there are the Xbox Ones and the One X and the One S that come with the game, which would be a lot easier if you did. But those only come with digital downloads. If you want to, not go the safer route, but an easier route, which would be getting the disc. Yeah, you can lose the disc and all that, but you can also lose but also if your Xbox ever like gets destroyed or anything like that. I jumped the line, but that's okay. But I'm just trying to show you guys how, like, you know, how the cars react and all that. But when I come to this area, I don't like bringing supercars, because it's not a supercar place. This is like a place where you can drift your cars, drag race them and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch to one of my muscle cars. Okay, now this is the view, or the main menu. And you've got multiple different things. You've got your home page, Horizon Life, which basically is like your entire life on Forza Horizon 4. You got Fortune Island and Lego Speed Champions, which are your expansion packs. Then you've got Online Adventure, which is where you guys can go online with your friends, adventure around the place, do like races and all that. Then you got your Creative Hub, which you can make race blueprints. You can also do your livery design, or you can also get livery designs, like cool stuff like that. And then this one is your cars, where you can either go to the festival, or switch your cars in the middle, like on the middle of the map when you don't want to like go back to your house, or if you're not even close to your house. And it also gives you free fast travel to the festival. Rivals is basically your rivals in the game. And then clubs, which I'm part of the CSPS, which is my buddy which is Shadow's club. He added me to it. He is my good friend. We've hung out during high school together, you know. And but I am going to get in a car that's more fun on this track than anything. So, which is the Oldsmobile 442. And the reason why it's more fun is because it's not upgraded. And I can do certain things with the car. And it being that it's a muscle car, it'll be a lot more fun to drive around and, you know, get the tires to spin out and all that. I only have 3 gears in the car. Like I said, I don't have a lot of upgrades on the car. I would like to put the race transmission on it when I can get more money. As you can see, like, you can do stuff with the car. Like, just stock the car can be fun. Like, I was just doing that in first gear. And if you're skilled enough with it, you can put it in first gear up here and get it to spin around up here without falling off. Almost. I'm not even going to edit that out because that was kind of cool. But you get kind of what I mean. Like, stock cars are usually more fun than the upgraded ones. Even though it's fun to upgrade the cars and get them, like, you know, to go faster, to slide better, to handle a lot better. But what's the point of doing that when there's muscle cars and cars like this that'll just, like, barrel down the road as quick as they can in a nice manner. Oh yeah, and there's also a train that you can either follow or catch up to, which I did that before. I did that in a Camaro. And actually, you actually get enough time, or if you have the right car, you actually have enough power to actually the train or even pass the train. I've done that several times where I've caught up to the train and passed it. Well, let's see if we can't catch air. Now, this is like a car park, where you can hone on your drag racing skills, drifting skills, or, you know, just try and get like as many as like points as you can to get the next skill point, which your skill points add to stuff that your car can get. Which actually, let me show you what I'm talking about. Each car has different perks, and that the car mastery is what the perks are. Like, you can get daily driver, risk taker, just tuning it, and then there's the wheel spin, you know. But you have to like get build up your skill points to get these. As you can see, they cost stuff, which is basically your skill points. Because if you see, there's on the bottom, underneath the daily driver, I've never actually read one of these. It says it might be an expensive car, but it's your car and an instant 1,000 car collection influence. Basically, you get different influences on your thing. Let's where is, okay, so this is the home page, and if you go down here, your photographer, you can actually click on here and see all your other skills. Like, I am level 14 road racing series, Level 5 Dirt Series Racing. Like, you get different, like, you level up in different things. Also, if you look in the top left corner of the screen, you can actually see that I'm level 124, which is my, my car things. Or, well, not my car things. It's my personal level. And you can also see, I know it doesn't say EGV on there. That was my old, or that is my gamer tag right now. I have to switch it, but it needs to be switched, but I also need to learn how to pay for it. Or I also have to pay to get it changed. Like, on my car collector level, I'm 26. I think that is the highest level that I have besides 214s. So, yeah. So, that's basically it. Showed you a couple of the cars. Showed you how to make a livery. Showed you the cars that are on my livery. It's all the ones that I've already made. So, this is GGV, signing out.